Yes, it's Tales from the Jails with John G. Sutton. Thank you very much for watching this channel. Do please like and subscribe if you will. It really helps, you know. And don't forget, tomorrow, Tuesday, the 13th of August at 7 p.m. here on Tales from the Jails, we're going to have a live broadcast, and you can message me in on the chat, all that, and we'll go for it. And do please leave comments. I like your comments. I've also had some requests, so at the end of all this, I'll ring the song dinger and sing you one of my latest requests. I mean, if you like my singing, I expect we'll be meeting again on the sick parade. I've got a syringe full of Largactil just waiting to help you out. Seriously, I'm going to talk today about a killer called, what's his name? Valdo Calocane. Yeah, that's that big, dark-skinned guy that knifed them 3 people to death, and he's just been sentenced to an indefinite period of incarceration in a secure hospital obviously for the psychiatrically disturbed. He was diagnosed some years ago as being a paranoid schizophrenic, and instead of making sure that the public was safe from this obviously dangerous man, because the doctor that examined him 3 years ago stated that in his opinion, his professional medical opinion, Valdo Calocane was going to commit murder. He said it's there within him. So he did it. And I mean, this is not, killing 3 people takes, you're not just completely out of your mind to do that. You must be out of your mind to do something like that. But you have to have some degree of control. Anyway, he is now being incarcerated indefinitely. It will probably be Broadmoor or Ashworth, most likely. I never worked in Broadmoor, but I have worked in Ashworth. Well, they really are psychiatrically disturbed. I've also done psychiatric remedial courses at various hospitals for the criminally insane and for the psychiatrically disturbed. Did a course at Prestwich Hospital in Manchester, which used to be known as the Manchester Lunatic Asylum. Imagine that. That was when it was built. Built about 1840, I believe. Built before Strangeways, and at one point, Manchester Lunatic Asylum held over 3,000 patients. There's a lot of complaints about it. In the time it was open, it's been open, obviously, as you said, it was about 1840 something. So it's been almost 180 years, something like that. And during that time, over 1,000 of the patients in that particular hospital never came out. They're buried in a cemetery about a mile away in unmarked graves. Seriously? Anyway, so what we're talking about is this Valdo Calocane. Now, these people, they may very well be diagnosed as being paranoid schizophrenic, but very often they are held on normal location in the prisons. And if they're there, you could be put in a cell with one of them, you wouldn't know. And this is part of what's wrong with the system. If somebody is diagnosed, then all authorities must be notified, and if needs be, they should be either regularly medicated under supervision or held in a secure location. The problem is, since the 1970s, when they closed all the big institutions down, all the big psychiatric institutions, they closed them down, generally speaking, and they introduced a thing called care in the community. Well, the problem with care in the community is that nobody does care. They just prescribe medication and off they go into the community, and they're expected to take their medication on a regular basis. Of course, when they don't, that's when they go out and commit murders. But it was known 3 years ago that Valdo Calocane was likely at some point to commit murder, and yet he was still unsupervised out on the streets. Yeah, and as I say, when they come into the prison, very often they're just on normal location in the prison. And the way the prisons are at the moment, and they have been for, well, as long as I've been associated with them, so that's what, 50 years, massively overcrowded. You could get chewed up with the likes of Valdo Calocane. And what happens then? Well, he could turn into a Hannibal Lecter. Yeah. Right, so that's today's little rant about paranoid schizophrenics. I met a number of them. There was one at Manchester Psychiatric Unit, Prestwich Psychiatric Unit, and his favourite trick was biting people. If you annoyed him, he used to bite you. I never did get bitten, but plenty of people did. Usually other inmates who were equally as disturbed as that man. You must read about it. It's in my book, Part 3 of HMP Manchester Prison Officer, available on Amazon. There's a link down there. Right, so I've previously told you I'm going to sing a request. I think this is from Steve, who wants me to sing Don't, the song by Elvis Presley. So here we go. The Song Dinger. You've been warned, so if you're hanging on, you know what to expect. It ain't gonna be easy. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, are you ready? Don't. Are you ready? I mean, I know you're shouting, don't, John. Don't do it. No, but I've got to do it. This is for Steve, I believe. I've had another request, and I'll do that one tomorrow. So, here we go. Don't say don't. Each time that I hold you this way, when I feel like this, and I want to kiss you, baby, don't say don't. Don't, for here in my arms you must stay. When the night grows cold and I want to hold you, baby, don't say don't. If you think that this is just a game I'm playing, if you think that I don't mean every word I'm saying, don't feel that way. I'm your love, and yours I will stay. This you can believe, I will never leave you. Heaven knows I won't. Baby, don't say don't. There you go. That's for Steve. So if any of you would like a specific request, you'd like me to ruin one of your favourite songs, post it down there. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m, here, live, Tales from the Jails. Bye.